Well, the crazy thing is, emailing Jenny is not going to do anything because Jenny already feels like I'm guilty of something. Like, guilty of nothing, really. I'm sitting here in the lobby where I reside, literally minding my own business. The security guard comes and tells me I can't lay on this sofa. Like, I need you to sit up. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I'm over here in my hoodie, and just because my bra is showing, Jenny has the nerve to say, oh, you're out, you can't come downstairs in your lingerie. I'm like, listen, I'm an adult. I am not breaking the law. If I'm wearing lingerie, if my bra is showing, my bra is showing. You're not my parent. It's not in the lease for you to tell me how I should dress. I am wearing my clothes. Just because my bra is showing doesn't mean I'm breaking the law or breaking any rules. It doesn't matter. So just talking to Jenny is pointless, first of all. None of them know their human rights, my human rights. They only talk about what I'm doing wrong, the poll, all this stupid shit. It's so dumb. I'm like, listen, I didn't come here to get harassed. I'm literally on this chair, minding my own business. There is a reason why the chair is like this, so I can lay it. Like, I have to show you guys how it was before. It was literally specifically made for someone, but for people to relax. And I feel like it was made specifically for me to relax. I know it's not made for me to relax, but I'm just saying that's how a lot of things like speak to you. That's how the situation speaks to me. Like, relax, lay back, chill. Next thing you know, I'm on trial for laying on the fucking chair. It's unbelievable. I rebuke that. And it's like, guys, out of the whole conversation I had with this guy, he basically learned nothing. He explained all this crap to me, and only to later end up calling the paramedics for no reason. I'm literally fine. What a waste of money and time. Do you understand what I'm saying? And when you focus on the small shit, there is bigger shit to do. Do your job. When they're hired, people that get hired to do here, you have to go above and beyond. I think people are getting it wrong when they hear me say go above and beyond. When I say go above and beyond, I don't mean harass the fucking tenants. All right? I mean finding other things to do around the building to make it better. You don't know what to do. You know, I feel like you're bored. Like, they're bored. And so they come to tell me what I need. Like, they don't know what to do. Like, go find something to do. Go sweep the floor. Go pick up the trash. When I say above and beyond, I don't mean harass residents. You need to know that people have the right in their own living space. This is their home. They have the right to sit here. They have the right to lay there. Why do we have to keep explaining ourselves? This is like, I'm harassed and stressed out that I have to keep talking about this over and over and over again. I have to keep talking about it over. I don't want to have to keep talking about it over again and then starting over with someone new. At least I have a video to just be like, hey, don't do this shit again. I could be doing other things with my life. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're sitting there. Okay, I do understand they need somebody to be there. But when you come all the way over here to harass a resident that lives here, we live here. If I come in my lingerie, I live here. The fact that Jenny even said, oh, I'm literally wearing, I'm in my undergarments. Like, I have clothes over those undergarments. Like, it tells me that her observation is not even clear. So how could you even do anything else? That's because they're not doing anything. Just sitting behind the desk. It's sad. By law, as long as your clothes are on.
You're correct.
You can't be naked around here, but as long as you're covered by law, you can walk around. But they've been harassing me for a very long time. And it's not the only thing they're harassing me about. It's not about that. They're finding every little detail. This is what they're doing. They're finding every little detail. First it's the pool, then it's the music, now it's the bra, then it's me laying on the couch. How is any of this even a crime? How is any of this even criminal activity?
In the back of the cameras. So
how is any of this? How?
There's a camera.
How does any of this even break the lease?
One of my packages was right in the front of the elevator.
A person with a disability, and you know what the company did? They in the other building, they need to put it in this building too. There is a sign that says if you get harassed, this and that. So I'm still waiting for my caseworkers to hit me up. Because at this point, if I have an in-home care provider, I think I have more support, someone to literally legally defend me verbally. So, because when you're by yourself, people literally start to think that it's okay to push you around. Like, I'm like, nah, man, you can't push me around. Y'all need to go mind your own business. I'm not on that shit. Trying to put me on some celebrity bullshit. Don't fucking harass me. If you want to have a conversation, get on camera and show me your channel, show me your page. Don't talk to me in person.
And I need you to tell them, you gotta be the boss. Because these motherfuckers are stupid as fuck.
He can't even be the boss. He doesn't have a boss-like mentality. He doesn't have a boss mentality, a boss mind. A boss mind knows human rights. Do you see your bosses hanging around here? No, because it's not his job to be hanging around here harassing people. He hired people for that. But those people are taking it out of hand. And it's like, you want to sit down and mind your own business, but they try to put you in their business. Like, even when I'm outside, I'm like, dang, why do you guys have to walk up to me? Like, when I'm sitting in a chair in Santa Monica, security comes to walk up to me and harass me. And I'm like, what are you trying to introduce yourself? Like, if you're going to introduce yourself, then introduce yourself. But don't tell me in Santa Monica, they're like, why don't you go to the beach? Why don't you? I'm like, I can sit on the promenade. I can sit right here. There's nothing wrong. Like, this is the same shit. The same shit indoors. The same shit that's happening outside is happening indoors. Like, I can sit on this chair. This is so bad.
Hey, I agree with you. I have no disagreement with you on whatever the hell you're saying. Mm-hmm. You know why? Because as you saw, I have different training. Mm-hmm. You get me? I'm not ignorant.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I came at you a certain way, okay? I didn't come at you rude. I didn't come at you disrespectful.
No, I understand.
You get me? And we are talking basis. What other guards don't do. They don't have time to do that.
We don't have
the guards, the other guards. You get me? I don't mind, hearing you out.
I was stretching and the other side.
Because you get me? I get thrown in the middle. All I get told is, certain person is not allowed to be here or watch out for police.
So if somebody tells you the wrong thing because they don't know what they're talking about, it's your job
to be able
rely
to
on
see
your own
who
brain
stole
to
my
observe
packages, and they're like,
things
oh, well,
properly.
you can call
You
the
can't
police.
just go
I was
by
like,
what
well,
you hear.
I don't really
I
have
know
time to call the
security
police
guards,
if
other
I don't know
security
who
guards
stole
always
it.
come up with
And
stuff.
so the only people who know who
what you
stole
need to
my
understand is
packages
police
are literally
only
the
shows
people
up when you tell them something
cameras in
serious
the
is
back of
going
the
down.
cameras. So
they
with that
lie.
being
They
said,
say,
there's
or
a
they'll
camera
be
in
like,
the elevator.
there's someone
one of my
on
packages
our
was
property.
right in
Police
the front
knows
of
not
the
to show up for a long time
elevator,
because people
and,
call for
I mean, was
stupid
right in front of
reasons.
the elevator, but
So
I did check
I
the
was talking to
camera
a security
where it
guard
shows
yesterday,
that
and the other day, and he said that
the camera is face down.
police was like,
it's face up, so you can't.
he said
the
that
camera doesn't move.
he
To,
said
to
that police
see where
doesn't
the
even
person's
do
going.
nothing.
But
I said they don't
however,
do nothing
when
because you
go
guys
inside
keep
of
calling
the
them for
elevator,
stupid
there's
shit
still
like
a
this.
camera in there that
That's
can
why
show
you can't blame it on the police. I told you, when you guys waste the police time, when it comes to real crimes and real problems, the police is not going to show up. This is why I keep telling you guys, stop playing with the phone lines. Stop playing with the police officers. Stop thinking that you can mess with people's human rights. The police officers know the law and they know what people's human rights are. And when you interfere with people's human rights, you're just harassing, and we're gonna take you to court, not just the company. That's the only thing we can do for emotional abuse. That's emotional abuse. Emotional abuse can cause people to threaten their own lives. Emotional abuse can cause people to be depressed. Emotional abuse can cause people to want to kill themselves. Emotional abuse is serious, and if you work for a company, your job is not to emotionally abuse a single person.
And they're not even important packages. Stupid bullshit like what lip gloss.
Don't listen to them. Listen. You get what I mean? But I don't get told the full story.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Okay.
I'm in the middle.
Okay.
I come here and I'm blindsided.
Okay.
I get thrown into the fire then. The den of the fire. You get me with the tiger.
Yeah.
And then, no offense, you're the tiger. I'm just the meat. Basically, you get me? You're mad at them, and then you take it out on me.
I have work to do, other work to do. I don't have time to sit here and talk to you about this. All right, whoever the security guard is, I don't have time to hear you out, because at the end of the day, you showed up and you told me not to lay where I'm supposed to lay, where I live. So if you're trying to hold a conversation with me, you failed that test. Don't bother me. Don't bother me, okay? I'm already bothered at this point. And now he's wanting to tell me his story about how he's thrown into the fire. I don't care. It's late night. Leave me alone.
But I'm not trying to take it.
Right now, you're not. You're not.
Your job is to be
understanding.
strong. Yeah.
Correct? We're understanding each other.
Be
You get me?
nice. Yes.
So, all I'm asking for you is, I understand you are able to hang out in the lobby. The same way that I came at you professionally is the same way that the lobby is for. I can't have you laying down.
I have to lay down.
To be here.
I live here, idiot.
Until you go to
And then
war,
they
because it
and then
feels
and
like
then
you
when
have
I'm
war
standing, when I'm
around,
sitting down in a chair
until
eating
you
my
go to
beer,
to
they're
the
like,
range or the
"Oh, I
military
can't have you.
bases and
I can't
all
have you do
Iraq,
this."
then you know
Like
how
literally,
serious life is.
stop
You
harassing
walking
me.
around. You wanna
This
be
is
there
not
to
your
talk
place.
about
This is where I live. This is not. I told them already. This is not a hotel. This is not a public place where people from the outside, people that live here, are allowed to come and lounge. This is a lounge where people can sit, have a drink or two, have some beer, have some cocktail, whatever it is, have their dinner, you know, stretch out their legs. This is not a hotel for the public to come in. This is not even a restaurant where other people, you tell that to people in restaurants. You tell that to people in certain specific places for the public, but this is a home. This is an apartment complex where people reside. All right?
This is my place, and you're not the boss. Remember
I'm
that.
not telling you I'm the boss.
I know.
I'm asking you if you can help me out with that. Just
No. There's no helping out.
Why
I
not?
have a human right.
No.
Do you understand what I'm saying here?
No, I do, and I'm not telling you get me, but that is not for you to lay down.
This
It's
is
for the
obviously.
community. It's for the community to sit down.
This is causing a lot of emotional distress. This is life-threatening. It's life-threatening. I'm over here dealing with real-life problems in my life. I didn't buy this chair for nothing. I'm over here dealing with real-life problems, crisis. I got hit by a car. I've been abused. I've been through a lot, and I can constantly go through this everywhere I go. And I pay rent here. When are you guys going to fix this? When is this going to stop?
Obviously, for me to lay down and you can do whatever. Guys, okay, we're not going to talk about this anymore, okay? So I don't want to have this conversation with you anymore. I don't want to be bothered.
Now you're shutting down on me.
But you see what we're doing here? This is all.
Sometimes people need to lay down and think. I mean, why do I have to explain this to anybody? Huh? This is basic knowledge, basic common sense. Basic common sense. They're using them as a weapon to come attack me, and you have to have your own basic common sense to be like, no, I'm not doing that. That woman is not doing anything wrong. That's the same way they crucified Jesus. And Jesus wasn't doing anything wrong. Jesus just showed up to preach the word of God, to show you the way, and you guys crucified him. It's the same stupid, dumbass shit. The government has to, we're going to court. I'm taking this shit to court. This is harassment, emotional abuse.
Obviously. That's what I'm saying. The Spanish people have to go.
It's for people to sit down and enjoy
Do you
the
see
lobby.
any people in this building?
I understand. Besides you right now, I do not see anybody
So what are
else.
you gonna do?
I'm not going to do anything, man.
Okay, so.
All I have to do is warn and advise you. That is all I have to do.
So it's like, why are you talking to me? There's all this work to do. Organize this stuff. Organize the package room so people can pass and it's not a danger to people's existence. And people, hire someone to organize. And if you don't have anything to do, then why don't you start organizing, getting in these rooms and organizing these packages so when the residents come downstairs to pick up their packages, they don't have an issue picking up their packages. These are the things that I'm talking about that you guys need to focus on. Don't focus on harassing a woman in the lobby drinking apple juice or beer or whatever she's drinking in a glass, minding her own business, quiet. You're causing more problems than solutions, I'm telling you. You gotta hire grown men. These are boys. These are boys. Undereducated boys. Either educate them or let them go.
Have a good night.
Can we please comply with sitting down, please? Please, you asked me to come at you respectfully and not aggressive and not...
It
being like
doesn't
everybody
matter.
else, man. We have to meet at some point in the middle.
They have to pay me for all that mess. That mess right there is... And they gotta fire him and sue his ass. From now on, I think they should start suing the employees that are not. Maybe they're the ones that are sending him and telling him to interrogate me like this. It's probably them, and they're pretending like they're not the ones. They're probably the ones trying to... Because why would he do this? Why would he bother a customer like that? Like, that's crazy.
And you say you are a resident, so why can't you do this in your residency? Ma'am. If you go to sleep, I have to call paramedics because you're not responding to me.
Do you see what I'm
All right, guys. So
I just sat there and responded for almost an hour. And he said he's going to call the paramedics because I'm not responding to him.
And they're probably all gonna run out
Is that a reason to call the paramedics?
as usual.
If I'm actually responding, it's different when you... Do you even know what responding is? Do you know how to perform CPR when someone is going through a real problem, a real life crisis? What are you going to do if you don't know what to do now? We're here to save lives. We're not here to play games. We're here to be a support, a helping hand, not a problem. You being a problem,
Until you go to war,
a
because
big
it feels
problem.
like I'm at war. I was at war when I was going through.
saying? Do you see what? Call the paramedics.
Okay, I will.
Call them.
Thank you very much.
Hurry up.
Fucking idiot.
A fucking idiot. This is a fucking joke. You see they're calling the paramedics? Kill him. Put him down. Put them down. No Mexico. I don't want Spanish people here. Don't come here. You're a fucking problem. All white people get to work, okay? I need to see white employees, smart ones. That's the paramedics. Do you know how expensive it is to call the paramedics? Do you know how expensive? Do you know how expensive it is to have people here, the paramedics? Do you know how expensive to drive, the gas, the people, and you hire a piece of shit like this? The only solution here is to build people programs. Somebody needs to defend me, the human. Just because I'm one person is not wrong. They're right. I am right. Look at this. Do you see this? You think you're the fucking police? You're not the police. The police knows the law. Look at this. Call the paramedics. This is crazy. Okay? You have to let them know you're recording. This is crazy. Do you think this is a crime? Is this a crime? This is not a crime. I'm building a relationship with the cops. Let them know. If I go off, it's your fault. You pay me. You are harassing me. This is harassment. Trump, deal with it. Please.